Like the saying goes that all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. That is exactly the situation that we're in Nigeria today, because some people are treated, especially why some are treated with disdain and like they are not humans. Imagine that the Nigerian border that has been shut for quite some time now because of the coronavirus. Imagine just because of Aliko Dangote, the border was open for him but was shut out for others that wants to make use of the border. This is Nigeria for you. I hope and I pray that Nigeria really gets better, where every citizen is equal and there is no discrimination amongst the rich and the poor, because that is what is really eating Nigeria up, and that has eaten a lot in the system. That is why when people get to government offices, all they want to do is to embezzle money to become rich. That is the situation that we're in Nigeria today, because that is exactly what it is. Anyway, more details I'll bring to you. But before then, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? This is the best place to be. This is Saffron Media, where we give you trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, ensure you do so right away. And I really want to thank all my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all that you do always. I really say thank you. And right here, let us dive right into the details of this report. President Muhammadu Buhari has reportedly reopened Nigeria's land border for Dangote Cement to export its products across other West African countries. According to the report, Dangote's Group Chief Executive Officer Michel Pocherkos confirmed on Monday that the company will now be able to export cement to Togo and Niger following an authorization given by the administration. Who is the administration? It was unclear why President Buhari singled Dangote's group for a special waiver that would allow the conglomerate transport its products across the Nigerian land borders, which have been shut since August last year. Buhari's government argued that the closure, which left thousands stranded because it was not announced prior to implementation, was designed to curb smuggling, boost local production and consumption of homegrown products. Although the blockade encouraged the consumption of locally grown produce such as rice, it hurt factories across West Africa, which rely on Nigeria's market of 200 million people. The government carried out the policy despite criticism from other West African countries, whose leaders said Nigerians' action undermined the spirit of the newly signed Continental Free Trade Agreement. In its report on Monday, it said that Dangote's waiver could open the way for other businesses to fully resume exports across Nigeria's land barriers, although this was not immediately confirmed by any government officials. Recall that Vice President Yemi Osinbajo had also assured Nigerians that the federal government is working towards reopening all the various land borders in the country. The high cost of sales of products in market now is very alarming. How can you close borders when other countries sell on a cheap wholesale price to product consumers, but your own country, you are closing borders for? So that, how will that boost local production and economic growth? This is wickedness and selling products on very high cost. For example, a bag of rice is 35 to 38,000 naira, and a sachet of tomatoes, which is sold before for 50 naira, is now 100 to 150 naira. And imagine the Indomie Super pack, which is sold for 80 naira, is now 120 naira for just a pack, and so many other things. The Buhari administration is the worst, clueless, useless, senseless kind of government that has ever happened to the failed country called Nigeria. Now, how can he only allow Dangote to do exports to other countries while his own country lacks production and suffering from high cost of sale? Impostor president. Well, that was the comment from one Nigerian, and of course, you know that a lot of Nigerians would also react to this, because of course the government of the day do not even have the interest of the people at heart. How can you close land border for the past 1 year and a half? This is bad. And really, they know that this is one way that Nigerians can actually send out their products and also receive products from outside the country. And the excuses they are giving is that a lot of smugglings are going out through those borders. Then you should check the security you put there. If you feel that the security is strong enough and good enough to handle those things, then you leave them there. But if they are not good enough, you send them out of there, because there's really nothing you as a government can do about it. Do you want to go there as a president to sit down and say, okay, there will be no smuggling or whatsoever? The only thing that can happen is the securities, and to put security checks in all those places. How can you say because of smuggling that you do not allow borders, people to transport goods through the borders? That is absurd, and it is really disappointing to hear that from a president. And now you are giving the same opportunity to Dangote Cement, while other companies should suffer and wait until the border is opened. You can see that indeed this is an oppressive government where people are suffering. Imagine the hike of prices of food for Nigerians to eat. The prices are so high because most Nigerians, majorly, they eat rice. And imagine that a bag of rice that was sold about 4 years ago or 5 years ago for 8,000 naira is now sold for 38,000 naira. Imagine the percentage that have been added to that. It is so pathetic that things have gotten to this extent. And a tomato paste, a sachet tomato paste that is sold for 50 naira is now sold for 150 naira. So indeed, it is pathetic that this government is so clueless and they don't know what they are doing, because they just feel everybody should just stay under their tutelage and just listen to what they have to say, whether you like it or not. You just have to stay there until they are ready to leave. Imagine what Lai Mohammed said. He said nobody can kick out the president because he was democratically voted into power. Yes, it is a democratic government. The same way he was democratically voted in, he can also be impeached democratically. So I don't know why they feel so high and mighty, like they are never going to leave that position, like their lives are all bent on that position, that they'll be there forever. No, it is not possible. We have seen countries where the presidents have been there for 20-something years, 30-something years. At the end of the day, when the people are ready to kick them out, they kick them out. So it is not, or it is nobody's father's seat for you to sleep there and feel that yes, you are the all in all and do whatever you like. But this cheating is too much. If you can open the border for one person, it should be open for every other person. But they know how they run their things, and I hope that Nigerians wake up and to the reality of what is on ground. So guys, thank you for listening. Drop your comments and give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.